Here are some slightly disorganized organizational strategies. When I use the last of my shampoo, I will put it on top of the frame of the shower as a cue to remind myself next time to replace it, because once I take my glasses off, I can't see before I get in the shower and won't remember to replace it. Okay, that's not actually entirely true. I do put it up there, but then my wife actually replaces it. Thanks, honey. I have 2 labeled containers with a surplus of rechargeable batteries. One labeled charge, the other labeled needs to charge. When I'm running low on printer ink or file folders, I'll order a bunch all at one time, and when I actually get them, I will attach a note to the last one that says, "Do not use until you've ordered more." I use a label maker. I love this thing. I just assume I'm gonna forget, so here are some strategies I use to help me remember things. I always keep sticky notes and a thick Sharpie in my car, so if I need to remember to go somewhere after work or somewhere else, I put it on my steering wheel. I only purchase Post-it note super sticky brand sticky notes. If it's not super sticky, don't buy it. When I have something to mail, I'll put it on my dashboard, and then on my way to the mailbox, I will sing the entire way to the mailbox about mailing this letter. This also works if you have to get something from another room, so you don't get distracted to or from point A to point B. You might be laughing, it works. When I need to remember to bring something home from work, I set a reminder to put that thing in my lunch bag when I get to my office. That way, it makes it home. I do use color, but I don't color code. It's too complicated. I reset the B tripometer, I think that's what it's called, to keep track of oil changes every 3,000. This was an aha that I learned in the last year and might be a little counterintuitive. When I go on vacation, I actually do a little bit of work each day to help me remember the projects that I was working on to make it easier for me when I get back to work. It's not just about what I do, but it's how I think about what I do. I always do my best, knowing that my best is going to be different every day. I surround myself with supportive, encouraging people. I know I'm a work in progress. I am a perfectionist in recovery. I never stop learning. I have listened and actually re-listened to all of the works of Brené Brown. I view a life as a series of experiments, and failures just give me feedback that will help me design my next experiment. I share my stories and help other people share their stories, because when you hear someone's story and you think, me too, and when you share your story and you hear, me too, shame and those feelings of inadequacy cannot survive. I love being productive and finding all kinds of productivity hacks that help me and my clients. But with all the things that I've learned about how to manage my time, my tasks, and the many details of life, the most important life-changing, perspective-shifting concept that has helped me be more productive is something that I learned from Brené Brown, and it is this. We have to let go of productivity as a measure of our self-worth, because you are already enough. These strategies and insights that I've shared with you, I've built over time, but I'm not done. I've built these strategies to find solutions to my struggles. I have failed, I have been fired, but even when these lessons have been hard, and there have been some hard lessons, I never stopped learning. And I love sharing the lessons that I have learned. Because when you have a strong sense of self-determination, coupled with a deep sense of self-awareness, and the courage to take chances, to ask for help, and to speak up for what you need, you can live a happier, less overwhelmed, more productive, and fulfilled life. If you are ready to learn, grow, and connect with other like-minded people like yourself who are ready to take action to get their ADHD rewired, then I want to invite you to go to ADHDrewired.com to learn about our online coaching and accountability group. Imagine being a part of 12 people who you can all see on screen, and you get to meet with us 3 times a week. Imagine having an accountability partner between sessions where you check in with on your progress during your day. Imagine being part of a supportive group where you can learn the skills and the strategies that will work for you and your ADHD brain. You'll experience the power of community, the support of tribe. There's truly nothing like it.
ADHD reWired Coaching and Accountability Group.
I joined the group because I have tried a lot of other things. I've tried to do, like reading myself. I've tried therapy, and nothing was really getting at what I wanted to do. And I love personal development, and I've done some of those kind of workshops before too. And I was so nervous that this was going to be another one of those things that I paid money for and that I didn't follow through with. But it has not. I mean, I can't even go into all of the things that I've gotten out of it. And am I perfect? No. But I worked on my perfectionism, so I don't care so much. I really wanted to just get myself more organized, and I did. But I also am learning to accept myself and go a little easier on myself about things. I'd always known about perfectionism, but you taught us how to deal with perfectionism. Like, yeah, I get it, but how am I supposed to remove that from me? And I've learned ways to actually do that, ways to concretely, with my brain, look at it like, oh, this is simple. And that just has made a huge difference. And just having this community, being here with you guys. I didn't even know that I was going to get that out of it, but I love it. I love this tribe.
If you are thinking about joining this group, but are afraid it's going to be another ADHD, oh, I started something new impulsively and it did nothing, don't be afraid. We're at the end of the group and we're all still here. We all love it. Would we even do it again?
If you struggle with your ADHD and you're looking for something that'll help you with that, this will be that for you. It was that for me, and it helped me address my underlying issues, not just what I thought my issues were at face value. This might be able to provide that transformation for you too.
The reasons that you want to join, you're going to get positive benefits from that for sure, but it's probably going to surprise you in the end what you learn and what you take away from it. It's going to probably be bigger than you expect. So don't hesitate.
If you want to grow beyond the podcast, on the podcast you hear a lot of great ideas and you get to connect on the listening end with people. If you want to go beyond that and you have a desire to connect with people who share your same struggles, and you want to put those great ideas in place in a way where you're going to have the most success, then sign up for the coaching group, because it'll totally change your life. It'll move you forward, and there's no magic in it. It's absolutely worth it.
The biggest takeaway for me was being able to watch myself on Zoom video and say, oh yeah, I have ADHD.